Welcome to the kickoff workshop for the Long Range Transportation Plan, LRTP, update. During this video, you will learn about the Metropolitan Planning Organization and the LRTP, what it is, why it is so important for our community, and why your comments are needed. The MPO, or the Metropolitan Planning Organization, is the lead agency responsible for developing and maintaining the county's long-range transportation plan. So what is the MPO? It is a federally mandated planning agency for all metropolitan areas with 50,000 or more residents. Miami-Dade County far exceeds that threshold, of course, with more than 2.4 million residents. The MPO has a decision-making board consisting of 23 members. The board is comprised of 13 county commissioners, 6 municipal representatives, and 4 members appointed by the governor of Florida. What does the MPO do? The MPO conducts a variety of studies and projects in coordination with partner transportation agencies. 2 of the primary roles of the MPO are the TIP and the LRTP. The TIP is a 5-year program of short-term transportation improvements that is updated on a yearly basis. This program includes all manner of transportation-related expenditures, including major projects such as road widenings or new transit facilities, but also smaller projects such as repaving, transit operating funding, and even planning studies. The LRTP, or the Long Range Transportation Plan, on the other hand, is a 20-year plan that is updated only every 5 years and typically consists of transportation projects that augment the capacity of the system. Here is an introductory video to help orient you with the LRTP update process. From the Everglades to Biscayne Bay, from the Port of Miami to the Miami International Airport, Miami-Dade County is one of the most visited and fastest growing counties in the nation. Since 1984, with the opening of Miami-Dade County's Metro Rail system, the county's population has grown by 40% to more than 2.5 million today. By 2040, the population of the county will increase by 30% with more than 3.3 million residents. The Miami-Dade Metropolitan Planning Organization is embarking on a bold effort to accommodate this growth with a visionary plan that addresses the transportation needs of Miami-Dade County's diverse population over the next 30 years. The 2040 plan will focus on providing mobility options to Miami-Dade County residents and visitors, including bicycle and pedestrian facilities, public transit, express highway facilities, specialized transportation services, and freight. As the gateway to Latin America and beyond, the county is one of this region's largest economic development engines. The openings of the Panama Canal and the Port of Miami Tunnel will make the county a leader in freight transportation. With these infrastructure investments, Miami-Dade County will attract new businesses to the area and create numerous jobs. This very toolbox of transportation solutions will make the county a more sustainable and livable environment where its residents, visitors, and businesses can live, work, and play. The Miami-Dade Metropolitan Planning Organization takes pride in its transparent transportation planning process, where the public always has a seat at the table. Public meetings in person and online will provide a forum for residents to share their opinions and get answers in real time. Learn more about the 2040 plan by visiting our website or follow the process on Facebook or YouTube. A parallel effort to the update of the Miami-Dade LRTP is the development of a regional plan which is similar to the LRTP, but with a broader focus on facilities, and services that serve regional travel. The regional plan also has a governing entity in the Southeast Florida Transportation Council. The SEFTC is made up primarily of the 3 MPOs in Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade counties, with another dozen or so regional partners consisting of transportation planning agencies in the region. The region is expected to grow significantly, ranging from 13% population growth in Broward to 33% growth in Miami-Dade, which is expected to see the most growth in the next 30 years. There is, of course, a common regional goal for the regional plan, which is to coordinate the planning process to provide a seamless transportation system that meets the regional needs of people and freight travel. The LRTP, or the Long Range Transportation Plan, is an important document that serves as a guide to the future development and maintenance of Miami-Dade County's transportation system. There are several federally mandated requirements that must be satisfied by the LRTP, including the plan must be multimodal. What does this mean? It means the LRTP must consider at least the 4 modes of transportation depicted here, which include transit, freight, highway, and non-motorized or bicycle and pedestrian improvements. Another requirement of the LRTP is that it must be updated at least once every 5 years. The current Miami-Dade LRTP, which has a 2035 horizon year, was adopted in October 2009, which means the next update must be adopted by October 2014. The LRTP is also required to have a horizon year at least 20 years in the future, and in this case, it is a 27-year plan. The LRTP update process is very multifaceted, requiring a range of activities and steps. The steps must be organized in a way that enables us to go from establishing the goals of the plan through the development and adoption of a cost-feasible plan. After adopting the goals and objectives, the next step is to analyze 2040 population and employment forecasts, which represent the demand on the transportation system in 2040. So identifying transportation improvement needs is the next step in the process. To do this, we compare the demand estimates to the supply of transportation infrastructure using a travel demand model. Based on this analysis, we identify expected congestion and deficiencies in the existing transportation system. Once we have identified needed improvements and forecast the funding that is expected to be available over the next 20 to 30 years, we apply the funding to the improvements. This process ultimately results in a cost-feasible plan, which is mandated by the federal government to be balanced in terms of the expected revenue and the projects that can be funded with that revenue. A common thread throughout this entire process that is critical to its success is public involvement. It is important for us to know what is important to you, so we can develop an effective plan for your future, and your children's future, and your grandchildren's future. So that, in a nutshell, is the MPO and the LRTP update process that we are now embarking on. After watching this video, please take a moment to complete the survey.